Hey guys, this is Adam McPhail and I'm here at my home in Nashville, Tennessee. I get a lot of questions about my home recording setup, so today I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through that and let you know what I'm using. I live in a condo in Nashville and I just kind of want to show you how I'm able to get studio quality tones just basically from my bedroom. So this video today is going to show you guys my recording setup. Alright, so first I'm going to start with my electric guitar setup. So when I'm miking my electric amps, generally I'm using a Royer R121 microphone, and I'm also using a Shure SM57 microphone together in phase. This is a very classic setup and it is one of my favorite sounds. So generally all my electric guitar amps are used recording these two microphones. So when I'm recording my Royer and my SM57 together, I use this mic clip because you want them in phase, and Royer makes this awesome clip that'll hold them both at the same time, so you don't have to worry about two separate mic stands. So as you can see, this Royer mic has a fin on it. So a little tip, when you're putting the SM57 in place, if you line up that fin with the Shure logo, that'll help you ensure that the mics are in phase. So I've got the mics in place. Now I've got my XLRs in place. So what I'll do, you might want to use a flashlight or something, but I can see the cone of my speaker. So I'll put the Royer just off center, and I'll usually leave about 4 inches or so for the speaker to breathe. Everybody has their own way of doing this, but this is what sounds great on this amp with my setup. You know, some people might have it closer, some people might have it farther back. You know, and you can move the mics over and get a different tone, but this is kind of where I leave mine set. So once I have that in place, I know my mics are in phase and I know I'm going to get a nice clear signal. And same thing for this amp, but this is the amp I record with the most because I really love the nice clean sound. It takes my pedals great. So that's my mic setup. Alright, so next I'll tell you guys about my acoustic setup. So when I'm recording acoustic guitars, generally I'm using a Mictech C1 microphone. This is a great condenser mic. It's very affordable, but it just sounds absolutely fantastic, and I'm very happy with all the tones I'm getting from this microphone. It can be used on vocals as well and other things, but I'm generally using it for acoustic guitars. Sometimes I'll even use the Royer on the neck of my acoustic guitar, and I'll use this off center of the sound hole. So in my microphones, I'm using Cordial Cables, XLR cables, which they're running to 2 Grace Design M101 outboard preamps. These sound great. I put 1 preamp on each microphone. It really beefs up the sound, gives it a lot of clarity, and I'm very happy with these. Again, they're not going to break your budget too bad. They're very great preamps. They've been used on a lot of recordings, so that's my next step in my signal chain. So after my preamps, I'm running into a Universal Audio Apollo Twin interface. Generally, I only need 2 mic inputs. I don't do a lot of mixing and things of that sort, but I just mainly record guitar tracks, email them off to producers, various artists, you know, do TV and film placement stuff. So the Apollo Duo works great for me. It sounds absolutely amazing, especially with the preamps running straight into it. From UAD, I use various preamp plugins. I use various EQ plugins, compression. So generally when I'm recording my electric tracks, I use another preamp plugin on top of my physical preamps, and then I use an EQ depending on the situation, and then I'll compress a signal after that, and that's generally my chain. So that's my recording setup. It's very simple yet very effective. This is just my way of doing things. You know, everybody has their own method, but this is what's been working for me. You know, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram, which is at adam.mcphail, or my Facebook, which is Adam McPhail Music, and I'd be happy to chat with you guys about any questions you have. So I appreciate you guys' time.